It's Lisa State here of the YouTube channels of Lisa State and Hitler Obsessed. And I'm here going on to tell you about part 8 of my review and my reaction to the movie Swastika. It's the 1974 documentary of that's a history documentary that has ended up with controversy considering its humanizing of Adolf Hitler, Nazi leaders, and Eva Braun. But let's see if this is really all it's all chopped up to be, or is it just Nazi propaganda in disguise as some uh nice, tame kind of history documentary. Let's see here. Now, what I left off here was a bit about Hitler's plans for the military. Yes, Hitler went through mass armament programs. He did that under the disguise of factories and stuff that are turning out other civilian goods and stuff, but also military, like, tanks, airplanes, howitzers, uh, ammo and stuff, different cannons and things, I'm not too big fan of, knowledge and, military and stuff, though, as a YouTubers I follow who are more into that. Trying to think of their names now, still. I think it's called Potential History. You're the one that does the tank memes, I know. I watch a couple of them. But yeah, Hitler did do that also for his plans for Lebensraum because he wanted to pretty much conquer the world. In his eyes, that was opinion of would have been for the good German soil in the east for the German civilians there, farmers and stuff, because he was all about the blood and soil, back to the nature of the hardworking peasant or the and also the hardworking factory worker of like the proletariat. So there's a lot of Marxism and stuff inside of different concepts from Marxism because Hitler did personally in Mein Kampf he did bring up that he was into kind of followed into Marxism and socialism and the trade unions. Uh but he eventually fell out of that. A lot of that ideology does turn up in the National Socialism, the Nazism ideology, and in Mein Kampf also here. So, sorry if my voice sounds a bit croaked. I did have a came down with something. My family members are wondering if it's the corona. We're waiting for some test results though. So, but I'm doing my review here. I ain't letting anything stop me in my part-time job and my YouTube career. Believe me. But okay. Oh, by the way, another person that I saw on a comment here on my part two mentioned that yes, Hitler would have called the swastika not a swastika. He would have called it a Hoken cross. So here's a little bit of a fact there. Uh, the Sanskrit word is the swastika for like everybody that just uses the word swastika. Yeah, we'll use the Indian term that Hitler would not use as a German, which have been Hokenkos. But I guess the reason why the documentary is called that, uh, and the reason why the thing is just called swastika, is because us average Joes that well, I'm not an average Joe. I study a lot of this stuff anyway. But for everyone who is an average Joe, of course, anyone's gonna know what a swastika is. I don't think most people know what a Hokenkos is. That's a German word for it. So a bit of a tangent there, but back to the review. If you can see, there's a little bit of a funny bit coming on that I like here. If you can see here, here's Adolf Hitler. Does not look happy. But yeah, here's a scene of him with a bunch of dogs or whatever, some puppies, some German Shepherd puppies. And I'll read you the quote there. Oh, look how happy he is. They don't appreciate a friend. Yeah, sad, sad Hitler. That's sad. I think Hitler doesn't really understand that even the dogs don't like you. You're a mass murdering dictator. I'm sad. I know. I'm sad. I'm not a big dog person. I'm more of a cat person. I like the cats better. But yeah, there's some clips here of Hitler ridiculing a bunch of his other people, other leaders. Yes, a lot of Hitler's humor was connected to just ridiculing and putting down other people, even in his inner circle. It was taboo to, if you're an average Joe, to poke fun at the Nazi leaders. Definitely, even in Hitler's inner circle and throughout the whole Third Reich, his empire, you did not, on a penalty of death or going straight to Auschwitz or a visit from the Gestapo, make a joke about Hitler. You are meant to, God forbid, feel and obey and worship him. And uh, kind of comes to a point here that I would bring up here about a lot of people finding offense to Hitler. Yeah, a lot of people would find offense to his obsession, but from another YouTuber I follow, what he would always say, Chris Reagan is the one I'm thinking of. He would bring up that what would you think Hitler would say? Would like people to revile and fear the Nazis and fear ever mention Hitler's name or the mention of the Nazis or the ridiculing and poking fun at them, or to God forbid to put my quote, to my little influence in this quote, my dumb stupid Hitler Nazi obsession being mentioned and poked fun at. Uh, Hitler really in life wanted you to feel and obey him and live in fear of him, be fearful to utter his name. So that's kind of what I have an issue. I think I can agree with other people who find that an issue with people finding fear and being scared of the guy and God forbid offended. I think it's good that we can poke fun at him. It's good that we can research him. God forbid, let's probably not live in fear of the guy because that is what Hitler would want. Let's poke fun at him. Let's insult him. Let's mention his name. I don't care if y'all get Hitler Nazi obsessions. Historically speaking, what I just mentioned is just not what Hitler would want. He wanted to live in fear and be offended by him, and God forbid, obey him. Let's just poke fun at him and have dumb obsessions. I guess so. But back to the movie, there is the scenes here of the Hitler Youth, and yeah, they did a lot of maneuvering, military maneuvers of jujitsu, wrestling, and stuff, war games. And yeah, kids would even get hurt in these things and killed. And to the Nazis, I was like, oh, that was survival of the fittest. Who gives a darn? Your son died, your daughter died, your daughter got pregnant. I mean, who gives a girl? It's survival of the fittest. They died or got pregnant for the work and the fuel and fatherland. So this is some of the scenes there of the kids just dogpiling and beating each other up because Hitler feared that this would still hold in your body and stuff, make you, as one of his quotes was, swift as greyhounds, or swift as I think it's greyhounds or hounds, tough as crepe steel, and hard as, is it, swift as greyhounds or swift as hounds, tough as leather and hard as crepe steel. If you don't know who Crepe is, there's a band called Die Creps. That's a very good industrial metal music. But back to the movie here. There was a lot of scenes there, and a lot of people in Hitler's early rise to power and his early terms in power did travel to the Burghof and visit him. It did turn into like this pilgrimage. Yes, even Hitler's birth towns, the place he lived at as a kid in Austria, went through the same thing. Bernheim Inn, where he was born out, in the hotel or the inn there, and his hometown in Linz, his family farm in Linz. Everything turned into this mecca, this pilgrimage, and people went insane and would just pick everything off. If they couldn't, if it wasn't nailed to the ground, they would take it with them as like a memento. And they were gone. Here again, Hitler's mistress, and Hitler would keep secret because Hitler wanted to be seen as the supreme bachelor. That he believed a woman shouldn't be intelligent or smart, she should be dumb and stupid. You know, like your average stereotypical blonde. That was how Hitler wanted. You know, he didn't want probably someone like me of intelligence. I mean, God forbid, I don't think you would have wanted me, period. Not with that obsession, I don't think so. But, yeah. So, it was a couple, yeah, so he had a lot of, so yeah, he had a lot of, the military stuff that the Hitler Youth went to and stuff. And, yeah, Hitler didn't want, a lot of the kids, you know, he wanted to use them. Eventually, had him fighting a war that he was losing because it was inept stupidity. But also, when I thought from some of his problems from his generals, some of his tactics, like the oil fields and close Kiev, there, seem logical because of a lot of the oil depletion and stuff, the economy going to bust and stuff. But I can understand, Hitler did make stupid decisions. The Holocaust would have been one. Racism, the ethnic cleansings, the euthanasia program. I can go on and on. Some of his military decisions, probably some good, some bad. Some of them were influenced by the generals. I would love to probably, if I would have to, I'd have to do a lot of research into military and stuff in Germany to even get a good video there. I know, like I said, there's other YouTubers that probably better at knowing this than me that I watch. I'm more of the reviews and why Hitler came to power and stuff, and why he's somebody we should learn from than being in fear of. But this is the end of part 8 here of my review and reaction of the movie Swastika. And I'm gonna be signing off here right now. This is Lisa Stade of the YouTube channel of Lisa Stade and the YouTube channel of Hitler Obsessed, telling you to make sure to become a subscriber to Lisa Stade and Hitler Obsessed, and definitely to like my videos on Lisa Stade and on Hitler Obsessed. Ring the bell for all videos to be notified for Lisa Stade and Hitler Obsessed. And make sure to leave a comment, share these videos on my channels of Lisa Stade and Hitler Obsessed too. And donate to my Patreon. Become a patron. Donate to my subscribe star. You can visit my BitChute channel of BitChute on BitChute.com there. Uh, you can definitely what's called Lisa Marie Stay. Definitely visit my Facebook page of Lisa Stayed or my Facebook Messenger of Lisa Stayed, and you can send a friend request or send a message or send both a friend request and a message. And now on to part 9 of this video, of this review videos here. Bye now.